What up, it's your boy T-Bird on a reaction. Today is usually Films Friday, but I had found a video, got into this thought talk reaction I've been thinking about doing. I wasn't sure because a lot of people has been talking about it, including Ross as well too. I didn't want to have to keep using Ross, but I probably will use Ross as well too. When these not just use Ross, I want to use some video examples about it as well too. So, yeah. A lot of things getting out of control as of lately, and that is none other than AI. If you be seeing what's going on trending as of late, AI has gotten way out of control. Now, I'm all for AI here and there when it comes to stuff like ChatGPT because it helps me out with a lot of things, including like resumes, cover letters, and a lot of and emails as well too. Professionally, one for job, and two business wise, I am a DJ as well too, so I gotta be professional with it. My wife usually I use my wife, but my wife uses ChatGPT as well too. Like I said, here's some now me for one, I'm not one to downplay trends like that unless it's something negative, like the whole villain over hero trend has got going on as well too, the villain loving trend as well too, stuff like that. But not even the villain loves is okay with this trend right here. As lately, as I say, AI got crazy into the point that got a celebrity being featured on stuff like wrestling as well as stuff as wrestling, as well too, using a lot of stuff. Losing celebrities that are mainly no longer with us as wrestling stars as well too. Recently, it was the Tupac one. The recent one I saw was the Tupac one as well too, with Tupac and Biggie. Now I was like, yeah, about it though, but I wasn't gonna share it. But at the same time, it was like a little bit. I wasn't too bad too what the f WTF about it though, because we rap and wrestling always been to coexist with each other, and we always fans out what rapper who be what in wrestling, would it be facing him, and all that's well too. That's one. And number two, a lot of people has compared Stone Cold Steve Austin be like being the Tupac of wrestling, so there's that though. But it really started getting out of hand. One point I saw Jeff Epstein coming in looking like Ric Flair. I'm like, wow. But the worst of all was Martin Luther King out here. It was a post saying Martin Luther King has turned heel and all as well too. And there's a video, another one with him face off with Malcolm X. And I'm like, yeah, folks getting out of hand with this as well too though. And the relatives of these celebs and noble figures who are no longer with us has taken to took it to social media in general to let them know to stop as well too. One being the daughter of the late great legendary comedian and actor Robin Williams, Zelda Williams, who took to Twitter, she actually took it to Instagram first with this picture right here. I can break up real quick. Roman via Instagram saying Robin Williams' daughter tells fans to stop sending her AI videos are dead. It's gross and no one. And in report, she responded saying, "If you got any decency, just stop doing this to him and to me, to everyone, even full stop. It's dumb, it's a waste of time and energy, and believe me, it's not what he wanted." As well too though. And she added, you're not making art, you're making a disgusting overprocessed hot dog out of lives of human beings, out of a history of art and music, and then shoving them down someone else's throat, hoping they give you a little thumbs up and like, and it's gross as well too. And then Martin Luther King's daughter, Bernice, the youngest of the daughters who's living, Bernice King, responded along with the Zelda's both on Instagram and mainly on her Instagram post, as he said that I concur concerning my father, please stop. Because like I said, the Martin Luther King thing got out of hand. So anyway, we're going to check out one video via Polano. It's probably going to be the main one to do now, since this is Thoughts Talks reaction as well too. Whole point is out. If I have a little bit of time, I'm going to also have played Ross's video as well too to talk about. But other than that, the reason why I said it because Polano's not 9 minutes. Is just part of his little breakdown of wrestling, what's going on with wrestling. So we're gonna get into that. Let's get it.
There's a new trend going around that's
somebody told me to check out the Steve Hawking memes. I'm like, yeah, it may be funny. I'm not doing that. I mean, again, enough Steve Hawkins jokes be here. I think the one as well as Millie Mitch at times well too. You know, NGM real quick, but let's go.
honestly just disturbing. People are using AI to create videos of dead celebrities or wrestlers.
The Queen, stop! Yeah. See this?
Still alive.
Yeah, you see this?
Started off with things like George Washington versus Abe Lincoln in some match, or Tupac cutting a promo, but it's gone completely off the rails. Now people are using AI to make videos of Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero returning, and it's just wrong on so many different...
Yeah, come on, yo. Here we go. I get it. Here's the thing. I get it. We miss these guys. We, especially Eddie and Chris Benoit. What are you having canceled Chris Benoit? Yes, but mainly Eddie though as well too. We get it. We miss these guys. We wish we'd have seen how they went if they kept going, but at the same time, it's nah, man. It's a no, man. Like, come on, like no, just no. Like, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it at all. We don't need that. We don't need that as well too. So anyway, let's keep going with this.
Different levels. The worst one I've seen was literally a video of a demon or the devil calling for Chris Benoit to come back with him. Like,
oh, come on, y'all. Yeah, come on, y'all. Like, that's enough. Like, yeah, y'all doing too much. Y'all really are doing too much right there. Like, come on. Y'all are doing too much. Like, it's enough, yo. Enough. It's this don't need to be done. It doesn't need to be done. Like, come on. It doesn't need to be done. Alright, hold on a second. Bad, let's keep going. Yeah, y'all doing too much now. Like, come on. Y'all doing too much. Yeah, it might be a solo video for this, because, like, come on. Like, y'all doing too much. Like, I joke this, I said this, man. I had a meme made based off the Dave Chappelle's Rick James scheme. Like, they should never have you niggas money. They should never give you niggas nothing. Not just in general, but in general, they should never have y'all get AI because y'all don't know what to do. Like, I mean, I should say AI should be only limited to like the ChatGPT a little bit with like helping with resume and stuff like that. And they should have like a little filter or how to use ChatGPT, as well as be used by people who work in the field I work in, which is IT field as well too. Now the music thing and somewhat, not fully, because those situations with Timbaland's out of control too. But that's it, man. Other than that. And I think this is, and somebody, and I one the article watched show about Zelda and Bernice is from, it talk about the app is Zora though. Yeah, that's too much. That's too much right there.
Seriously, what are we doing? Yeah. I'm assuming that means going to hell, and it's genuinely one of the most disgusting things I've come across online. It is disappointing to see how numb people have become with stuff like this. Yeah. Do they not realize that these are real people with families, and that those families will see these videos?
Exactly.
The truth is, they
just like Zelda and Bernice, like, really
do know, but they
and you know the people of the family of the others or so, like including Tupac as well too.
Don't care. There's a lot of amazing things we can do with AI, but this is not one of them. It's horrifying and it needs to stop. This trend isn't interesting. It's not creative. In fact, it's disturbing and weird. So stop making videos and just be a better person. Sometimes when I see stuff like this, I actually wish that AI never existed. And it's not just AI. I saw a post the other day that asked fans to retire one wrestler.
Oh yeah, I seen this one. Like, that's like I think going on though. Here's the thing. I always participate, but when it comes to fire, I said neither, because I don't want. Here's the thing. As much I want, I'm okay. As much I may not like a wrestler or anything like that. Whether it's video K or I don't like the person in general, I'm not gonna want them to lose their job. Like, for real, I do not want them to lose their job. Like, come on. I do not want them to lose their job. Like, it's I mean, no matter, because at the end of the day, they're getting paid to entertain us and put their body on the line as well too though. And I don't want to lose unless they are very problematic. And I mean, I still want to risk that, but at the same time, I don't want them to lose their, but the good heart in me don't want them to lose their position as well too though, unless they may deserve it. But yeah, let's keep going.
Release another one and then revive someone. Like, what are we doing?
And the revive one, yeah. Oh yeah, that one I did not do. It was hire, release one, or fire one, and bring one to WWE. It was from some guys at AEW. The revive one, yeah, I didn't participate because like I get it. We missed people we lost, but at the same time, it's you gotta think about it sometimes. It's not something. It's just ain't right.
Who thought this was a good idea? To make it even worse, one person actually commented asking if he could kill Hulk Hogan twice. I understand that people might not like him.
Yeah, that's another one too. So that's another thing too. Like, come on, like I know the hatred for Hogan is what it is, but at the same time, cut it out. You're being just of a bad shit person as the person who is considered a shit person that you dislike. Just leave it as just dislike him. Don't make it worse. Don't be just as bad. Then you think you're just as bad because I ain't do what he did, but you're almost close. Like, don't be just a bad person as them. Like, it's just like just don't. Yeah, I'm just making this one video only because just don't, yo. I might separate the Ross one, but just don't. Just don't. Like, it's not worth it. Yeah, I'm not really gonna react to Ross for though. I'm just gonna leave it as is. But yeah, just it's not worth you because at the end of the day, people still look at how you view things as well too. And I mean, maybe if you mean where you mean well, not because of how the person was. There's people still look at how you post it and they're gonna think enough about you, no matter how much you don't care how what people think about you or not. Though it can still affect you in a way, whether it's a job or business or whatever. They see how a person you are as well too. Even if you're going against a person who's a bad person, if you going down their level, somebody can see that as you are no different than them. You may never know, but let's keep going.
But saying something like that is just complete insanity. And the fact that it got a few thousand likes, that's honestly the saddest part about that post. Because it's not just one troll, it's clearly a bunch of other people who have this weird mindset. Mm-hmm. It just shows how far gone online culture has gotten. People post the most messed up things because there are no real consequences anymore. Society is more desensitized than ever before. And if you're out here making these creepy AI videos or engagement bait posts like this, you seriously need to stop and become a better person.
And this is hard. It's just interesting hearing it from Polano as well too. Know what I mean, because he's all about it shows you that you can be all about villains and all that's one, but don't be so much as not too far off from the dark side as well too. That's the other thing. Like, come on, yo. Like, it's not worth it. Like, it's too much. You're doing too much. Let me see if I can put up so in case just to have I'm not going to do that brand one. That's just sick. The Eddie one at least. Well, no, the Tupac and Biggie one. Yeah, the Tupac one. There we go. Where if I can find Tupac one? Yeah, it's not worth it. Or first thing first. Yeah, this is getting out of hand. Now I'd rather let's do this one if I can. It's disturbing. This one. Yeah. Come on, yo. Like, come on. Like, just take a time to think about what you're doing. Think about what you're doing. I mean, for the person who's making it, definitely think about doing it. And the people that sharing it, I mean, depends on how you share it. If you share it as a concern, then yes, do it. Let them know that this is not cool. But if you're sharing it just to have fun with it though as well too, like wow, this is cool, or being an asshole, or because the topic with this is him being a heel, turning heel. Is that you finally do it? Because people have felt some type of way about Martin Luther King because because the whole turn the other cheek thing as well too, which because a lot of people compare me to that as well too, like agree with and all, and I do agree with it, but. If you go a long way because finally he's seeing what nothing against Malcolm X, nothing against brother Malcolm as well too. He did see the way he was going is not fully right. He turned away. Unfortunately, that cost him his life. I mean, and then how Martin thing cost his life too, but. At the same time, and not a bad thing. It's just and then how they thought wasn't a bad thing at all. It's just people, of course, of other races didn't agree with it, so that's another story. But to have him go to hill and all that because you wasn't you going to be enjoying it because you wasn't for his turning your cheek thoughts and all that as well too, especially in this day and age. You're taking your obsession with the dark side very far. You're taking your whole villain over hero thing too far as well too. And then the thing with, I'm not sure what stuff is getting posted around with Robin Williams. That got chilled too, as well too. I seen some things AIs with Michael Jackson. I did see one in the ring. I have to keep one in the ring as well too. We already got Santana Jackson in the ring. We don't need that. I mean, if you must have these characters, do it on. Keep it on WWE 2K, the 2K games. Keep it on keep it in the video games, all right? The AI is a little disturbing. Keep it the fantasy thing in the video game. How about that? If you must do it, keep it in the video games like the 2Ks, the NBA 2Ks, and all this. Keep it in there. There's no harm in that as well too. But the AI is always getting just as bad and maybe damn near bad, worse than how Photoshop was for a while. Now, I mean, remember back for a while, they was photoshopping Martin Luther King on MLK Day flyers for parties, and I'm like, wow. So this is like beyond that as well too. Like, come on, like this is like it's getting like, yeah. It's people are already afraid that stuff like this can get in the wrong hand. This is already showing a sign that this stuff getting in the wrong hand. So imagine people who got a lot more power and money get a hand on stuff like this and. We got Skynet going on. I'm not prophesizing that. Don't want it to happen. Hoping it never happen. But yeah, like you cannot if AI's that power, you have stuff like this with movement error. That imagine you can use this to frame somebody for robbery, frame somebody on this or that. You know what I mean? Though you have we had Photoshop, we had the deep fake, everything. We had deep fake and everything. Like the stuff you see in the movie, the technology, that frame stuff or anything, it can happen now. It can happen now. Like just have a little thought about what you're kind of have a thought that what you're kind of implying or prophesizing in a way that could possibly happen. Like, or you giving ideas how bad. Like, people are watching. Especially the most devious person in the world who want to see the world, who literally want to see the world burn. Like, that's why I always feel the way I feel about how wrestling fans wanting this and that to happen just to see other people be mad as well too. I'm not concerned because I'm not being concerned because I'm not overthinking it. I'm not doing too much. It ain't that serious. It can be that serious because people can think maybe the way the person thinks is not that serious with wrestling, but at the same time, there's people who are serious about this as well too. Because like I said, I saw that episode of Organized Crime with it was called Shadow Work, whatever. Shadow Work with L. The guy made Shadow Work to get by people for either rape or murder. And the reason why he did it because he wanted to see the world burn because he hate the world. And he's like, if you see the episode of Organized Crime, it's like the second season to the second season finale, it's the last two episodes, too. And the backstory was he was ready to off himself. He made a website. The website wasn't going to launch it first. He was about to off himself till he got some hits. Like he's about to hang himself, and he saw he trying to rush himself to get himself from hanging as well too. Look up the episode. Let me see, make sure I'm saying the right word, shadow word. Look up the episode of Law and Order. In order, hold on. Their organized crime, shadow. Let me see, shadow work. Yeah, shadow work. Look that up. Look up the last 2 episodes of those episodes. It's going to have you thinking like this is probably what some of these folks who be saying they want this and that to happen in wrestling or in the world in general to see the world burn. That's probably what some of these people think as well too. That's why I get concerned when I see people say that in wrestling. I don't care. It's not they staying being serious or they feel it's playing or they trolling. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I never liked it in the beginning, but don't like it more because of that episode. But yeah, as far as AI thing though, I'm hoping in case I got off the subject, y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill because it's gonna get worse. Because like I said, people are watching, whether people are concerned that you're using your image of their dead relative, in that way, whether it's this and that as well too, as well as people who are maybe like I say, you're doing out the troll entertainment thing is funny. There's people who are more sick in the mind who might get to use this idea for something worse. So think about that a little bit as well too. Other than that, this is my thoughts, talk, and reaction on how AI is getting out of control, and especially in wrestling. If you like my thoughts, and reaction, what's your thoughts on this as well too? Now, if I'm saying too much to say that, am I talking my ass or this is something to think about? Anyway, it's your boy T-Bear signing off. One love.